Hello guys, welcome to my page. This is Rabbi. Today I'll be teaching you guys how you can create a simple Python script that will accept collections of data, collection of data from a user. Let's assume you visit an Amazon e-commerce website to purchase some products. Okay, of course you'll be asked to make multiple choice of your products of the products that you want. All right. So now the secret behind this is a code written using what the Python language. So that I will show you how to achieve. So if you are new in Python programming or you are good in Python, you can also add this to the knowledge you have. Okay. Now, first thing first, to achieve that, we'll put our comments and we'll say apply and what empty what list. Okay. To do that, we can call, let's say items equal to what? Items equal to what? Uh this items equal to an empty list. All right, items equal to empty list. Now secondly, put our comments to make your work readable. Then we'll say uh apply the if what statement. Apply the if what statement. Now to do that, mind you, uh to collect or to uh design a code that will be able to pick multiple of data from a user, you must call an inbuilt function. Okay, and the inbuilt function for it is while what true, while true, while true. You must engage this while true equal to, then you put in the code that will help accept data from a user. We can say user input, or we say let user input, user underscore input is equal to, call the function input, input, bracket open, we say enter the number of items you want. Okay, or enter the names of items you want to what, you want to buy. All right, so now after doing this, we can come here and say if uh, user input, okay, because we need this. All right, we need this. If user input is equal to what, stop. Don't worry, I will explain. If user input is equal to stop, equal to, we say what, break. Now the reason why we are applying if user input is equal to stop, let it break, is because if you don't do this, let me show you guys. Let's comment on this and print this alone and see what will happen. Say print bracket open. Okay, let's call the user input here. Let's call the user input. Come here to the terminal. Let's clear this, enter, then run this code and see what will happen. You see what, check on the terminal below. You see enter the names of items you want to buy. All right, if I come here and say item one is what, iPhone, and enter. All right, good, iPhone, and come here and say bag. Okay, do you see it will keep requesting for data, it will keep accepting data from you indefinitely. All right, come here and say shoe, enter. Do you see? So now we need this if user input, which is the variable housing this value input. If user input is equal to stop, which means if at the end you are done selecting your items and you come here and say stop and click enter, let it stop. Okay, let it stop accepting what, data from you. So that's why we are applying this if statement if user input is equal to what, stop. All right, so let's go back and comment on this. This is the function for it. Good, if user is equal to stop. Now let's come back here and clear this statement. Let's delete this and rerun the code and see what will happen. If we come here and click run the code, okay, I will come here and say shoe equal to, do you see? It will keep accepting. I'll say iPhone, enter. Okay, it will then to the point where I will type in stop. If I say stop, the code will stop. The script will stop accepting data from you. Okay, so that's the function of this. If user input is equal to stop, please what break. All right, so now when it breaks, what should happen? We want the system to automatically present the list of items you've selected, right? So to do that, we can come here and say then we'll come here else, because else work hand in hand with the if statement. Else we'll say we'll call this item. Remember, we have a variable items, housing and empty what list. Items dot append in JavaScript dot append simply means addition, to add. Okay, it could be a product, it could be a number or anything. Dot append what? Bracket open user input. So let it append every data you've what entered. All right, good. Now after doing this, come here. Finally, we'll print our results, comment, and print the result. Okay, and to do that, we'll use the input function for it. We say print bracket open. We call the if string with a double quote. We say the this is say the total number or total names of products you've input, or the total number of items, the total number of items you've selected, selected, selected is, we'll call the curly brackets, we say items. All right, we'll call the items. Remember, items, this empty item will automatically represent dot append user input, or the data you've what imputed. All right, so now to do that, let's rerun the code and see what will happen. We delete this, clear our browser, come back. Okay, we check the terminal. What do you want to buy? Let's say first thing I want to buy is uh or let's call a laptop. Okay, if you say enter, all right, we can come back and say come back here and say shoe, enter. All right, come back here and say iPhone, enter. Then if we say stop, say enter, do you see? Automatically the system will say the total number of items you've selected is what? Laptop, shoe, and what? iPhone. Now, the reason why this stop is appearing, remember, we did not delete the printing function. That's the function to print the single what data of the user. So if we come here now and remove this, if we remove this print user, which is producing the result of this user input equal to input, then enter the names of items you want. If we remove this and clear this now and rerun the code, all right, if we rerun the code and come here and say my first product I want to buy is a shoe, you see it has disappeared. Then a cloth, okay, then we'll say a car, okay, a bike, okay, enter. The script will keep accepting data from you until the point where you will type in what stop. Then we'll say laptop, okay, enter. Then if I say stop and press enter, you see the total number of items you've selected is shoe, clothes, car, bike, and laptop. So guys, this is just a simple app for learning purposes. You can go through it. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I promise to address every item. Please watch the video, like and share, and get prepared for subsequent videos. All right, thank you.